I, Mark Carney, do solemnly and sincerely promise and swear that I will truly and faithfully, and to the best of my skill and knowledge, execute the powers and trust reposed in me as Prime Minister.
Canada has entered a new political chapter as Mark Carney has officially been sworn in as the country's Prime Minister, taking over from Justin Trudeau. This transition marks a significant shift in Canadian politics after nearly a decade of leadership under Trudeau, whose resignation followed mounting political and economic challenges. As Carney steps into office, the nation faces a turbulent global landscape, economic uncertainties, and strained international relations, particularly with its southern neighbor, the United States. Why is there a new Prime Minister in Canada? The change in leadership comes as a response to widespread dissatisfaction with Justin Trudeau's administration. Trudeau, who first took office in 2015, faced increasing criticism over the years for various policy decisions and controversies. While he initially won public support for his progressive stance on social issues, climate policies, and handling of the COVID-19 pandemic, growing economic concerns and international tensions eroded his popularity. One of the key factors leading to Trudeau's resignation was the perception that his government failed to address the rising cost of living, housing affordability issues, and an increasingly strained economy. Many Canadians expressed frustration over high inflation, slow economic growth, and job market instability. Additionally, a series of scandals, including controversies surrounding his use of emergency powers during the Freedom Convoy protests and ethical concerns regarding government contracts, weakened his credibility. Public fatigue with Trudeau's leadership became evident in the 2024 election, where the Liberal Party suffered significant losses. Internal party struggles also played a role, with key figures such as former Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland stepping down, signaling a need for new leadership. As a result, Trudeau ultimately decided to resign, paving the way for Mark Carney to take the reins. Who is Mark Carney? Mark Carney's appointment as Prime Minister brings a new dynamic to Canada's political landscape. Carney is best known for his extensive background in finance and economics, having served as the Governor of the Bank of Canada and later as the Governor of the Bank of England. His expertise in monetary policy and economic stability has been widely recognized, making him a unique figure stepping into the realm of political leadership. Carney's entry into politics was seen as a strategic move by the Liberal Party to regain trust and credibility, particularly in economic affairs. He has positioned himself as a centrist leader, focusing on fiscal responsibility while maintaining the party's progressive values on social issues. Carney has promised to implement policies aimed at strengthening Canada's economy, including measures to curb inflation, support businesses, and enhance job creation. Climate change and sustainability. Given his past advocacy for green finance, Carney is expected to push for sustainable economic growth, investing in clean energy and reducing Canada's carbon footprint. Defense and national security. One of his major pledges is to increase defense spending, modernize Canada's military, and strengthen national security in response to global uncertainties. Foreign relations and trade. Carney has emphasized the need to rebuild Canada's international partnerships, particularly in light of recent trade disputes and geopolitical tensions, navigating a difficult political and economic landscape. While Carney's leadership brings fresh perspectives, he is stepping into office during a particularly challenging period. One of the most pressing concerns is Canada's strained relationship with the United States. Trade tensions between the two nations have escalated due to tariffs imposed by the U.S., particularly under the policies of President Donald Trump. These tariffs have impacted key industries, including aerospace and energy, leading to economic uncertainty. Additionally, Canada faces domestic challenges, including increasing pressure to address Indigenous rights, healthcare system improvements, and the rising cost of living. Carney will need to balance economic recovery with social progress while maintaining political stability within a divided electorate. As he takes on the role of Prime Minister, Mark Carney's ability to navigate these complexities will determine the trajectory of Canada's future.